Welcome everybody, this is DNA Elite, and today we're going to talk about basic controls. So what I'm going to start doing is giving you folks information, tidbits, basically giving you a quick overview of how to use Sansar, how to create worlds, how to design your avatar, basically the basics of getting started. So that way you have something to work with, you have some value to bring to the worlds that you conversate in. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. So the first thing I want to show you folks is the button on these buttons on the top left-hand corner. Actually, the left-hand corner right here. You have the Go button, you have the Socialize button, you have the Create button, you have the Shop button, you have More Options button, which is basically the settings. And then when you're in Worlds, you have a backpack that you can res up items that are in your backpack, as well as turning on your voice chat to talk to other fellow Sansarians. So let's go back to the top. So here's the Go button. When you click on that, it's going to open up another panel that you'll basically have the codex, you have quests, you have events. You can set your calendar for events so you don't forget about them, favorite places, and then your home, which is right here in this space right here. So let's go ahead and open up the codex. So folks, the codex is going to have the options for you to see what events are going on. You can see what are the popular sites that are popular worlds that people are going to. Of course, the Nexus is going to be the most popular because that's the main, when you log in and sign up for an account, you're going to be brought to the Nexus, which then you'll be brought through a tutorial to basically learn how to navigate and basically understand the Sansar platform, how to get around, speak to people, stuff like that. But I'm going to take it to another step and just peel back the onion a little bit more to show you, to explore the buttons so you better understand them. So here we have the popular sites. You can stream through them, just like on Netflix. Also, you have featured worlds right here, which you can basically scroll through them. Community favorites, you can scroll through them like that. And then you can see what are the new ones that are just being built. Scroll through them, and then you can see recently updated, because there's a lot of folks that they'll build their site, or they'll build their worlds, add some things, and then post it for people to enjoy, and then they'll go back in, update something, change something around, and then update. So that's a great feature right there. So let's go back up to the top. So you have the events, which it just shows you all events that are available. You can go ahead, if you're interested in it, you can go ahead and just click interested, so that way it archives it for you. And then you can set it on your calendar. If you're going to be hosting events, maybe you're the one that is posting events, you can see which ones. I haven't done any events yet. Past events that I've been to are all these right here. So you can basically jog your mind of past events. Then we're going to go to the favorites. So these are my favorites that I've been to and show people around. When someone says, hey, you know what, I want to see the pyramids or something desert leads, so then I take them to the Colossus Rising. If I have a business prospect or whatever, hey, I'm interested in putting something in my business, at my restaurant, something, I take them to the concept service. If you want to enjoy time in Sansar, play games, there's the DJ Bowling Center, DJ Castle EDM if you're into that. If you have presentations, say you're selling proper service, there's conference rooms, there's classrooms. The sky's the limit. Another cool feature is actually creating your own actual e-commerce store in Sansar. How cool is that? So right here I have, it's called DNA's VR Store, which I basically put links in there for people to go click the purchase to buy VR headsets. Then you have the visited, and then my worlds. These are all the worlds that I've created. So let's go back to the codex, right over here, going to go. Now you have quests. So quests are basically like checkpoints in the experience. So this really helps. This is a great feature if you're going to set up to where you have a huge world that you want people to explore the whole thing. Well, you got to kind of like give them some instructions, give them some areas to go check, and it's kind of like a check mark. That's a great feature. So let's go back into the codex, and then you have the events like I explained. My event calendar, you can set up and see what you have scheduled, which I only have one right there. Let's see here, let's go back up, and then favorite places. Again, these are all the places I visit. So right here, folks, let's not skip. Here's the socialize. So this is a very important feature. Say you're talking to somebody in Sansar, you meet them, you click on their avatar, and you save them to your contact list, right? So these are basically like the latest conversations I've had with people, with my friends that I have in Sansar. You can see if they're on Sansar, this little green button right here will highlight. And then you can tell when they're off Sansar. And then you can see if they're, like the last transmission or communication to you, it'll be in bold letters right here. So how cool is that? And then when you're in the experience, you can see who's nearby you, basically who's in the experience. And that way, if someone gets lost or whatever, you have to be their friends first. So it's always customary to ask them, hey, I'd like to be your friend. Can I friend you? Of course, most people say yes, but if they don't know you, they might not accept your friend request, but that's okay. But anyways, you can actually connect with them in nearby, and you'll see who's in the actual experience. So right here, friends and people. So right here, you got all the friends, and you can see just a list of people right here. Now let me go back up the top here. So this right here, you can communicate. Say if I want to talk to Elfie right here, I could send him a message right from here. If I wanted to gift him, say, hey Elfie, I want you to make me something in Sansar. You might say, yeah, sure, I'll build it for 50 Sansar dollars. You can go ahead and send him a gift so that he can make you whatever you want. And then right here, see where it says transport to friend? If I want to actually transport to Elfie right now and speak with him, I could just click that button and I would be arm's length away in VR to speak with Elfie in person. So how cool is that? So let's go back, and then you can search, type the people's names in, and again, if I was in an experience, it would basically archive all the people in the actual instance right here. Okay, so my profile, really simple. I can update my profile anytime I want. I can put a bio right there. And because right now all these are not highlighted because I'm not in the experience, but if I go into an experience, these will all highlight, so people will either message me, teleport to me, they can gift me, or I could gift them, add me as a friend, send a report, or block. So this is a great feature if you have a lot of trolls that are bothering you, and you're trying to have a conversation with somebody. You can just click on them and hit the block button, and voila, they will no longer exist in your world. Now, they might exist with other people if they haven't blocked them, but for you, they will be blocked, and they'll basically disappear, and you will not hear them. Okay, so let's go to socialize again. Okay, so also take a photo. This is a great opportunity. Like if you're sharing with friends and stuff and you want to take pictures of each other when you're in world, you can just click that button. It's really simple. Click it, it takes a picture, and then you can post in a link. You can post on social media. You can put in an email and say, hey, come check this out. Come check out the folks that we're hanging out with. Where are you? We'd like to invite you. Okay, so now, drum roll, please. Drum roll. We are going to talk about the create button right here. So this right here, do not get intimidated, because what we are going to do, we are going to basically break it down, make it really simple for you, and start holding little tutorials actually in Sansar to help you, walk you through how to actually, design your avatar, make basic worlds and stuff, and how to use the functions in the world editor to get stuff done. So, I mean, everybody has a different way. This is a very artistic solution here, so there's no wrong way of doing things. There could be more efficient ways of doing things, and that's what, as time goes by, we will show you other tricks and tips, but we just want to get the basics down. So, again, right here, you can style your avatar. I'm just going to click the button. So right here, I can actually go into the mode right here and style my avatar. I can create new avatars. I have avatars that I've saved that you can change at any time. The sky's the limit with that. Customizing, you just hit the customize button and see all these features right here. Actually, let me take it real slow through this. So right here, you can adjust your gender to female or male. You can adjust your height, scale it up, bring it down. You can put hair on your avatar, just like that, by clicking on it. Pretty simple. You can change the hair colors right up here. If you want to specialize your hair color, you just go like that and just click off of it. Not gonna add hair. Okay, right here you got the facial. So if you want to adjust any of your facial features here, so this is the full face that will basically, if you want to move it up and down, if you want to rotate it, or if you want to enlarge or scale it down, you use these buttons right here. If you want to just do a section, you can do that, which you just use these buttons to move it around. And if you want to do just an area like that, so like this, I may move the eyes up or move them down, move them far apart, move them close in, but I'm gonna keep them right there. You can do that, and then this is just for little spots, to if you want to adjust spots on your avatar, so like right here, if you want to move the ear down a little bit or move it up, you can do that. So cool features there. Then if you want to change the attire, your clothing, put shoes, put shirts, pants, whatever attachments you want to put on your avatar, here's the spot for that. You got a whole library of stuff right here. You can go through it if you want female clothing, if you want male clothing, or if you just want to see it all together right there. So say I want to put some shoes, there we go. Look how quick that was, really simple. So let's go down to accessories. So right here you have for the eyes, for the ears, for the neck, for your wrists, for your fingers. So, and you can archive through them like this. Now, let me show you a cool feature. We'll go back to the clothing. So if you want to change or add or get new features or clothing to your avatar, you want to shop for more. So you can go up here. Now this is cool, and I'll do another tutorial going really in depth on this, but here's where you could become a creator, make clothing, and actually sell it on Sansar and make real dollars. So they would basically go from Sansar dollars, and then when you cash out, you can convert them to US dollars. So that's another tutorial that I can get into, but I just want to show you real quick. Say I want to look for shoes. Let me type in shoes. Shoes pop up. I can look at the relevance. Say I want to see the most recently created. I want to go from A to Z. If I want to see what's rated from worst to best, whatever. Lowest cost to highest cost, or the highest cost to lowest cost. I can look at it just like that. So pretty cool. And then say, okay, we'll just go like this. We'll go to low, high, and I'm gonna go ahead and import these flip-flops right here. I'll do the male. Where's some male? These are all female. Okay, right here. So I'll click on that, and all you gotta do is click get. And what's gonna happen? The little Sansar sign will move, and then there they are. They're in your inventory. If I want to change my shoes, I click off that, and then I'm gonna add the flip-flops, and there they are. I'm wearing the shoes I just got in the store. So I'm gonna go ahead and change back like that. So let's go back to the world, and it's going to automatically make you save. But definitely spend some time, everybody likes to create their own avatar, create their own look and stuff. It's actually pretty fun. We're actually going to the Nexus right now, where I will show you the other features. So let's go over here, so we're not in the conversation over there, just so that we can have a conversation right here. So, okay, so as you can see in nearby, as I entered in all the people that are in there, you can see that they're there. If I want to talk to them, I could just click on them, and then have a conversation with them. You just basically click on the person, and you can start typing. Right now, this is going to everybody. I could say, hey, what's up, everybody? Like that. And what I just did is I just conversated to everybody that's there. And you can see that my message went in right there, hey, what's up? And people will see that. And, of course, they'll start conversating with you. And then you can go to your friends if you want to just talk to one specific friend, like I said. Now, let's go into the backpack, okay? This is where you can res up items, which I'm hearing that you're going to be able to put more features in here eventually over time. But I'm just going to click on this lightsaber. There we go. Now I have a lightsaber. I can throw it on my hand if I want. I can put a bunch of balls, just like this, knock them over. So it interacts. It creates an interaction with people in Sansar. And you know what? Seeing that we're in the Nexus, I'm just going to show you around. So here's, you know, they actually created this experience where you can see featured experiences. So say if I want to go travel to 2077, all I would do is go right through the thing right there. It's going to say travel to 2077. I click on it. Let me exit out of this. Maybe they're doing an update, but all you would do is click on that, and that would actually bring you right there. Yeah, it looks like they do not have, they're probably doing an update, but that's not to worry. You can still get to it in your codex right here. So I could just type in 2077, and here it is. And I just click visit right there. And it looks, there we go. And it's really simple to travel in between the worlds. So now we're in 2077. I can go ahead and turn my mic on, and you can see now it animates my voice as I'm talking. I can get a little closer like that. Now you can see it close up. It pretty much mimics your voice in real life. So it's and the expressions. I mean, it, you know, for this type of platform, I'm actually pretty impressed on the actual facial expressions that it has. It keeps people interactive. So let's go ahead and let's go back to the settings here. So here's more options. I just want to share this so you can hit exit full screen if you want to move it in a smaller screen on your desktop. Move it around so that way you could be doing other things, but at the same time be in a desktop mode in virtual reality. Now here's the settings. Of course, you got your master volume, so you're too loud for somebody, or the world audio is too loud. I usually keep my world audio at 3, just because some people just have their experiences, you know, just blasting. And if you're wearing headphones, you definitely don't want to have a rude awakening on that. You can adjust voices on other people talking right there. I keep everything in the middle on that. Then you got the user interface music. If someone's playing like music in the background, you can adjust that. Sound effects, you can adjust. I keep everything in the middle. Now, if your audio is too loud, you can go ahead and adjust it right here. Which, let me put mine down a little bit. Someone said that my mic was too loud. And you can actually check the level right here. See how I'm talking? And you can hear my voice. I can hear it a little louder. You can see if it's clipping. So we can move it down. There we go. Right about there. There we go. And hit that off. So I have a really good mic. Here you have general settings. So when you load into your experience, you could get loaded in right at the Nexus, your home, or your lookbook. I keep mine right at home because that's where I want to start off. You can put notifications on to see when you get notified, but that's going to be up on the top. That's kind of annoying for me. It's just distracting. If I'm going to look at a notification, I'll just look into the side right here, which will actually highlight and socialize. So let's turn that off. Toggle run. Typing indicator, you can see if someone's typing to you. Voice indicator, I took off, but I can show you. There it is. It's on right now. Let me take that's kind of annoying for me, so I keep that off. Avatar info on select. So this basically allows people to put their cursor on you and see who you are. And if they, you know, so that way you're, you know, when you're talking to them, you can see who their name is and interact with them right away. If you want to turn that off, basically, you won't know who, you'd actually have to ask them, hey, what's your name? But that's nice to keep on. Enable tutorial hints. That's helpful when people have stuff in their experience, but you can turn that off if you like. Reset panel position. If you want to put everything right back to where it was on factory setting, you can do that as well. I'm on desktop mode, shadow, atmospherics, and ambient occlusion. That basically makes the graphics really nice. Right now, my graphics is on high, but if you have a laptop or say maybe your internet's not running really fast, highly recommend just move it to low, and I can just show you the settings right here. So low basically takes a lot of color out. As you can see, it took my eyes out even, which is fine. I mean, I'm an alien, and most aliens have black eyes. You can go to medium, and then when I go to high, then all the color comes back. So that's just, if your computer's running really slow, I recommend go down, change the rendering quality on that to low, and you'll have a better experience. You can adjust the brightness if you want, make it darker, make it brighter. I have it right at about 21. Remember height, that's good. Okay, VR settings, okay. So say you're having a troll bothering you, and they just, you know, they're not your friends, and you don't want to deal with anybody that's bothering you. Say you might be doing an editorial or whatever. I would just turn this on. I would keep your friends off, but non-friends maybe turn up to right there, so that way they're not bothering you. If you're talking to people, you can set that right there and then just hit save, but I'm pretty good with that. Turn keyboard on, of course, that's self-explanatory. Face forward. If you want to adjust your controls where when you're talking or moving forward, face you forward. If you don't want, you can just turn it like this, and then I'm moving anywhere which way the keyboard is going. So that actually helps when you're doing like editorials and stuff, so you can face forward into the camera when you're talking. So I'm going to go and turn that on. I can just scroll it around. And then here you have your desktop camera. You can go this way or that way with it. So it's kind of like viewing over your shoulder. I like to look over when I'm talking to people, I like to look over the right shoulder for some reason. And then once you got the settings, just hit save and everything is set. All right, so let's go back to, okay, so let's talk about diagnostics. So not going to get too in depth with this, but this is a cool feature for developers that are working on or creating worlds. You can just see, you know, what type of draw calls you're getting, how heavy it's weighing on your computer. You know, say you want like everybody that has just the basics to get in here. Well, you definitely don't want to create a world that has so much in it that it just weighs too heavy. It takes forever for the world to download. Okay, so this is a great way to check that out. I can do just an editorial going into depth on that on another tutorial, but I just want to show you the basic features. So let's go back into the more options, and then you help and reporting. So right here, you can put, you can get help, you can go to the Sansar website, you can look at the licensing partners, you can look at report an issue, report abuse right there. That's helpful in having a great experience here. Let's go back, and then you can log out. So at the end of the night, when you say, okay guys, let me sign off, you just log out, so you're totally out of Sansar. Last thing I show you is the desktop controls right here. So really simple. You got the WASD right here. So the W is forward, the A is left, the S is going backwards, and D is going to the right. From going from left to right up here, so you have open help report. So if I want to get information, I hit F1. There it is. It's right in front of me. If I want to toggle my eyes where it's like I'm looking out of the eyes of the avatar, hit F3. If you want to get out of it, hit F3 again to get out of it. F4 is a great solution for free webcamming. So say you want to do, make a video or something, or you want to go check someone's world out without using your whole avatar to go around the whole thing. You just hit F4, and you can span basically through the whole thing. So I'm going to go ahead and F4. Here we are. So you can see how it spans back and forth. So I use this to make videos. I use it to go look around the experience, just like this. You can see what people have created, and then just hit F4 again, and you're immediately right back to your avatar. So how cool is that? So let's go back to desktop controls. So shift. If you are walking, if you're going forward, you hit shift if you want to run, and then if you want to walk, you hit shift again, it'll make you walk. Control is a great button to execute functions, a great button to use when you're in edit mode. So for instance, if I want to duplicate an item in the edit mode, I would hit Control D, and it will basically duplicate that item. But we'll get into I'll get into all that when we go into edit mode. And of course right here we have the space button, which is basically the jump button. So if you rest your hand, your left hand, if you're right-handed, this might be a little difficult for you, but most people are left-handed, or doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed. I'm just saying for game control, this is more left-hand control on your keyboard, and your right hand will be on your mouse. So I rest my thumb on the space bar for the jump. I rest my index finger on the D. I rest my middle finger on the W, or my index finger on the W, and then my ring finger I put on the A, and I just hold like that, and my pinky basically shifts back and forth on the shift if I want to walk or run. Okay, so the next one is the select button, which I'm going to go ahead and just go right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go forward. So I'm walking forward. I'm right-clicking on my mouse to basically rotate around me, okay? And then if I want to click on an object, say, okay, so right here it says enter in a code. I'm going to use the left. 1945. Wrong, I don't even know the code here, but I'm just showing you that you can use the mouse. And then if you want to, okay, so say I want to throw, I'm going to go ahead and res up a ball, okay? So here we have a ball, and I'm going to go ahead and click on it with my left clicker, and it goes on my hand, and I'm right-clicking to look up, and I'm moving the mouse around, and I'm using the left button, see how, and I have the right and left part of my mouse down, see how the arrow, now I'm going to throw the ball in that direction, I just let go. See that? Let's do it again. Chase it, get the ball, there we go, got it in my hand, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm left-clicking, I'm aiming up, I'm letting it go. Just like that. So how cool is that, folks? So let's go ahead, grab a dice, roll the dice. Let's see what I rolled. I rolled a 1, okay? If you're going to like an event or whatever, and you want to res up a neon light, there you go. Let me go to the emotes. I didn't get too in-depth with the emotes, but here we go. You just click on the emotes. If you want to have a dance move, you just click on that. That way, you kind of interact yourself. I know a lot of people want to be, lifelike and interactive on the desktop, and here you can do that. You can set your emotes to do whatever you want. And that's another editorial that I'm going to go into is how to program new emotes for your avatar. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of that. Okay, so I think that is it when it comes to all the desktop controls. And then the teleport. Let me show you that. This button right here, which is you can teleport with either X or you can teleport with using your pressing and holding your scroll wheel on your mouse. So let's go back. Okay, so right here I'm pushing my scroll wheel down and I'm just moving my mouse around. So what's going to happen, you see that area right there? I'm going to let go of the wheel now and I'm going to transport right there. So instead of walking through a huge experience, you can basically just teleport like this and go quickly through it. Now, if you don't have a depressible, or if you can't press your rotating button down on your mouse, just hit X and then just use your mouse. Okay, so you hit next, mouse. It's kind of like the line basically shows you now, if it turns red, doesn't mean you can go there. If it turns blue, that means you're going to be able to transport to it. So if you're on X, then all you got to do is left click and you'll go there. So a couple more steps on it, but I like using the roller. I'm using the roller right here. Oh, train up there. I don't think we can get on that train, but so folks, that is it for just the basics of using the controls in Sansar. Again, my name's DNA Elite in Sansar. I really appreciate your time joining me today, and if you have any questions, by all means, reach out to me. Believe me, all the folks in Sansar are very helpful and friendly. You can ask anybody if you get lost or what to do, but I hope this tutorial kind of helped you out. I hope it brings you value, and hope to see you in Sansar. Thank you, have a great day. Signing off.